The world of classic off-roaders is currently experiencing a massive resurgence, with enthusiasts and collectors clamoring for the rugged, boxy icons of the 1980s. Among these legends, the Toyota Land Cruiser FJ60 stands tall as a paragon of durability and utilitarian design. However, as any owner of a stock FJ60 will tell you, while these machines are practically indestructible, they were never exactly known for their blistering speed or highway-conquering power. The original 2F inline-six engine was a workhorse, but in the modern era of fast-paced traffic and steep mountain passes, it often leaves drivers wanting more. Enter the team at Legacy Overland in Greenwich, Connecticut, who have recently completed a project that perfectly bridges the gap between vintage soul and modern muscle. This particular 1985 Land Cruiser FJ60 is a masterclass in the art of the sleeper Restomod, and as the saying goes, you will definitely hear it coming long before you see it. When this 1985 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ60 first arrived at Legacy Overland's workshop, it was a shadow of its former self. Decades of use had taken their toll. The exterior paint was faded, the interior was worn to the threads, and rust had begun its inevitable creep across many of the vehicle's structural components. It was a classic rescue story in the making. The mission was clear: restore the vehicle to its former glory while injecting it with a level of performance that would make it more capable than even a brand new showroom-fresh Land Cruiser. To achieve this, the team decided to ignore the traditional route of simply rebuilding the original engine. Instead, they looked toward an American icon for a heart transplant that would change the character of the truck forever. The cornerstone of this mechanical reinvention is the installation of a 6.2-liter LS3 naturally aspirated V8 sourced from General Motors. This is the same legendary power plant that has motivated Corvettes and Camaros, known for its incredible reliability and massive torque curve. Dropping such a high-performance engine into a 40-year-old Japanese chassis is no small feat. It required a complete overhaul of the mechanical ecosystem to ensure the truck could actually handle the nearly four-fold increase in power. To manage this newfound grunt, Legacy Overland mated the LS3 to a brand new 5-speed manual transmission, allowing the driver to fully engage with the power delivery. Interestingly, they chose to retain the original Toyota transfer case, a testament to the over-engineered strength of the stock drivetrain. The soundtrack of this vehicle is perhaps its most defining characteristic. While many Restomods shout their presence with aggressive body kits and bright colors, this FJ60 keeps its secrets until the key is turned. The custom exhaust system produces a deep, thunderous V8 rumble that is entirely unexpected from a vintage Toyota. It transforms the driving experience from a slow, methodical crawl into an exhilarating journey. To support this hungry V8, the team installed a massive 43-gallon fuel tank along with a high-flow fuel pump and completely new fuel lines. A modern wiring harness was also integrated to ensure that all the electronic components, from the ignition to the dashboard lights, function with 21st-century reliability. Of course, power is nothing without control. To bring the Land Cruiser back from the brink and prepare it for the long haul, Legacy Overland began by renewing the chassis from the ground up. The frame was stripped and treated to ensure rust would not be an issue for the next few decades. The suspension was overhauled with Old Man Emu springs and heavy-duty shocks, a choice that provides a perfect balance between off-road articulation and on-road stability. All the tired, cracked rubber bushings were replaced with high-performance units. The steering system was modernized to remove the vague, wandering feel common in old 60 series trucks, and the brakes were swapped for a brand new, more powerful setup. The result is a vehicle that feels tight, responsive, and confidence-inspiring, whether it is cruising at highway speeds or navigating a rocky trail. What truly sets this build apart, however, is the visual restraint. In a market flooded with wide-body kits and oversized wheels, Legacy Overland chose to honor the FJ60's original design language. The exterior has been meticulously repainted in its factory-correct freeborn red, a vibrant color that perfectly captures the aesthetic of the 1980s. Every piece of weather stripping and glass seal has been replaced with new components to ensure a quiet, weather-tight cabin.
The classic chrome bull bar remains at the front, housing a period-correct winch that reinforces the truck's utilitarian roots. To the untrained eye, this looks like a perfectly preserved stock Survivor. Only the subtle V8 badges and the slight lift in the suspension hint at the beast lurking beneath the surface. Stepping inside the cabin is like entering a time capsule that has been upgraded with luxury materials. The original layout remains, but the execution has been elevated to an entirely different level. The seats and door panels are upholstered in a sophisticated two-tone combination of premium leather and Alcantara, providing a tactile experience that the original vinyl could never match. The floor is covered in marine-grade carpets, chosen specifically for their durability and ease of cleaning after a dusty weekend in the woods. It's a space that feels rugged enough for an adventure, but refined enough for a long-distance road trip. Modern conveniences have been integrated subtly to avoid clashing with the vintage dashboard, ensuring that the driver has everything they need without ruining the nostalgic atmosphere. This FJ60 is more than just a car. It's a statement about the enduring appeal of the Land Cruiser brand. It represents a bridge between the analog past and the high-performance present. By choosing to keep the exterior stock while completely revolutionizing the mechanicals, Legacy Overland has created the ultimate daily driver classic. It has the grunt to pull a trailer, the suspension to conquer the mountains, and the reliability to be driven every single day. For the purist who wants the look of a classic Toyota but the heart of an American muscle car, this project is the gold standard. It serves as a reminder that with enough vision and craftsmanship, we can keep these icons on the road for another 40 years, and they will sound absolutely incredible while doing it. As we look toward the future of the automotive industry, builds like this remind us that the soul of a vehicle is often found in the harmony between a beautiful design and a powerful engine. This freeborn red FJ60 is a rolling piece of art that commands respect the moment you hear that LS3 roar to life.